Today we are going to see Kenyans who broke the Kenyan political barrier and ruled abroad in different positions. In the list, some of their achievements make one wonder whether one day Kenya will rule China or even Russia, since they have ruled the pinnacle positions in the United States of America and Great Britain. Before we delve in, please subscribe, like, and share our video. Thank you for subscribing. Number 1. Elizabeth Kanjiv. A Kenyan woman, Elizabeth has broken political barriers across borders and continents by being named mayor of Barking and Dagenham in 2014 and 2015. Born in Njua village, Githunguri in Kiambu County, Ms. Elizabeth made history as the first British of Kenyan origin to be elected councillor when she won the seat on a Labour Party ticket in 2010. She was officially elected at the annual ceremonial council held on June 6. Elizabeth is a fourth born in a family of 5 girls and 2 boys and a mother of 1. Elizabeth, whose passion is teaching, undertook a teaching degree and qualified from the University of East London. She served as a school governor for Parslows Primary School and Sydney Russell Comprehensive School. She was a vice chair to the board of directors Kenya UK Sacco, Kenix, and director and chair of Rock Ventures, a diaspora investment group. Number 2.
I am deeply honored to be given the privilege of serving the people of Australia as a senator.
Lucy Miringo Gichuhi Minyiri. Lucy was born on 23 September 1962. She is an Australian politician who served as a senator for South Australia from 2017 to 2019. Born in Kenya, Gichuhi worked as an accountant before entering politics. Gichuhi is a social conservative who has been vocally opposed to the legalization of same-sex marriage. Following a special recount ordered by the Court of Disputed Returns in April 2017, she was declared to have been elected at the 2016 election for the Family First Party. Gichuhi originally sat in the Senate as an independent after refusing to join the Family First Party in merging with the Australian Conservatives. She joined the Liberal Party in February 2018, but failed to win re-election at the 2019 federal election. Gichuhi grew up in the rural village of Hariga, Nyeri County, Kenya. Between school, she worked to gather food from the garden or help milk the family's cows. Gichuhi is the first of her father Justice Weru Minyiri's 10 children. Her father and brother still live in her ancestral home in Hariga village in Mathira East Sub-County, Nyeri. She moved to Nairobi where she trained as an accountant at the University of Nairobi. She was an accountant with various auditing firms before moving to South Australia in 1999 with her husband William and 3 children. She worked at Ernst & Young, the South Australian Auditor General's department, developing programs for migrants and international students. She completed a Bachelor of Law from the University of South Australia in 2015. Prior to her appointment to the Senate, she was volunteering as a lawyer for the Women's Legal Service. Despite having grown up in rural Kenya, Gichuhi says that the concept of poverty never entered her mind, and she is firmly against government handouts as she believes they create victims and nobody wins. She said her Christian faith was the backbone of her political beliefs, but strongly supports freedom of religion. She is a public opponent of same-sex marriage and stated that she would vote against any proposed bill, regardless of the results of the Australian Marriage Law Postal Survey. On 29 November 2017, when the bill was voted in the Senate, Gichuhi was one of 12 senators who voted against it. Number 3. Councillor Abdul Muhammad. Muhammad was born in Kenya's Rift Valley to Somaliland parents. His grandfather had immigrated to Kenya as a soldier with the King's African Rifles Camel Corporation. He is married to Caroline MacDonald, an Australian, and they have 1 son, Farah Muhammad. They have lived in Peckham for 25 years. Muhammad graduated from Leeds University in Yorkshire, where he trained with the former National Coal Board as a mining engineer. He then left to work as a mining engineer in Africa, where he spent some time in the Copper Belt in Zambia. Councillor Muhammad, a previous cabinet member, has been a chair of the Walworth Community Council and the Democracy Commission, and has served on the New Deal for Communities and Creation Trust boards. Councillor Muhammad was the deputy mayor in 2012 and held the office of the mayor from 2013 to 2014. Number 4. Rishi Sunak. Rishi Sunak was born on 12 May 1980. He is a British politician who has served as Prime Minister of the United Kingdom since 25 October 2022 and leader of the Conservative Party since 24 October 2022. His father Usha Sunak was born and raised in Kenya when it was still a British colony, while his mother Usha Sunak was born in Tanzania when it was a British territory and was then known as Tanganyika. Sunak's grandparents were born in Punjab province, British India. They migrated from East Africa with their families to the UK in the 1960s. Sunak read philosophy, politics, and economics at Lincoln College, Oxford, graduating with a first class in 2001. He proceeded to Stanford where he graduated with an MBA. Sunak was first elected as an MP in 2015 and spent 2 years on the backbenches, during which Brexit dominated the political agenda. Sunak supported leaving the EU during the 2016 referendum. He subsequently became a junior minister in Theresa May's government. It was Boris Johnson who gave Sunak his first major government role when he first appointed him as the Chief Secretary to the Treasury in 2019 and as the Chancellor in 2020. Rishi became Britain's Prime Minister on October 25, 2022. Number 5. Barack Obama. In the US, Barack Obama is African, in Africa, he is Kenyan, and in Kenya, he is Luo. Barack Hussein Obama was born on August 4, 1961, in Honolulu, Hawaii, United States of America. Obama's father, Barack Obama Sr., was a teenage goat herder in rural Kenya. He later won a scholarship to study in the United States and eventually became a senior economist in the Kenyan government. Obama's mother, Ann Dunham, grew up in Kansas, Texas, and Washington State before her family settled in Honolulu. In 1960, she and Obama's father met in a Russian language class at the University of Hawaii and married less than a year later. When Obama was age 2, Barack Sr. left to study at Harvard University. Shortly thereafter, in 1964, Ann and Barack Sr. divorced. Obama saw his father only one more time, during a brief visit when Obama was 10. Later, Ann remarried, this time to another foreign student, Lolo Sotoro from Indonesia, with whom she had a second child, Maya. Obama lived for several years in Jakarta with his half-sister, mother, and stepfather. While there, Obama attended both a government-run school where he received some instruction in Islam and a Catholic private school where he took part in Christian schooling. In 1979, Obama graduated from Punahou School, an elite college preparatory academy in Honolulu. Obama attended Occidental College in suburban Los Angeles for 2 years and then transferred to Columbia University in New York City, where in 1983 he received a bachelor's degree in political science. He returned to school 3 years later and graduated magna cum laude in 1991 from Harvard University's Law School, where he was the first African American to serve as president of the Harvard Law Review. While a summer associate in 1989 at the Chicago law firm of Sidley Austin, Obama had met Chicago native Michelle Robinson, a young lawyer at the firm. The two married in 1992. In 1996 he was elected to the Illinois Senate. In 2004 he was elected to the U.S. Senate, defeating Republican Alan Keyes in the first U.S. Senate race, in which the two leading candidates were African Americans. While campaigning for the U.S. Senate, Obama gained national recognition by delivering the keynote address at the Democratic National Convention in July 2004. On August 27, Obama became the first African American to be nominated for the presidency by either major party and went on to challenge Republican Senator John McCain for the country's highest office. Obama won the election, capturing nearly 53% of the popular vote and 365 electoral votes.
Do you think Kenya will one day rule in China and Russia? Let's know in the comment below. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share our videos. Until next time, bye-bye.